It's the newsiest storyline, sure. But I think the biggest, the broadest, and the coolest is the fact that the Bengals are even here. The Bengals are even back. This Cincinnati Bengals team did not only beat down the "we lost the Super Bowl" thing, this team started 0-2. You know, no team has ever lost the Super Bowl, started 0-2, and got back to a title game in NFL history. It's never been done because there's so many things against you. This team that has won 10 in a row lost to the Mitch Trubisky Steelers, in which Burrow threw 4 interceptions and was sacked 7 times. Then they lost to the Cooper Rush Cowboys, and he was sacked 6 times. The Cowboys win on a Brett Maher field goal. That's how long this has come. And you want to do something that's dangerous this time of year? Let's take a look back at Good Morning Football when it was all tan and lean and happy. And after the Bengals start 0-2, Erdahl and I had some things to say. We were really worried. Joe Burrow last year was sacked 51 times. At the rate he's going now, it's going to be over 100 times, and I'm not exaggerating. This was supposed to be a storyline of the past. Protect Joe Burrow, protect Joe Burrow. It ain't happening. I don't know what you do. You don't just add a new tackle. You don't just get a bunch of guards. It's a real problem, and if they have to be the dink-dunk team, it's not going to change. It's bad.
Bengals, don't be the Super Bowl slump team. You're leaning into it. Just don't do it. It's too easy. These 3 are 0-2 to start the season, and it's not their fault.
It's a long time ago, folks. And the Bengals have won 10 games in a row. They were on pace to be sacked 110 times. They ended up being sacked 41 times. They dealt with it. They worked through it. After that 0-2 loss, Joe Burrow said, we got to do a better job. And they have, and they're back, and they're incredible, and they're surging. I don't even recognize them. Mitch Trubisky and Cooper Rush. And then they show up and they beat Josh Allen. Now they're going against Patrick Mahomes. It's an amazing thing that they're even here.
Yeah, the Bengals being here also requires them to have a certain attitude and swagger. And to me, the way they're acting the last few weeks about us against the world, but also we're the best team in football, that to me is the biggest story. They're not scared of the Chiefs. They may be the first team in the Mahomes era to not even be fazed by the Chiefs. In fact, they think they own the Chiefs. To me, that's the biggest storyline. This mental, psychological warfare that the Cincinnati Bengals team has over the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs fans, they'll say, no. And the Chiefs will say, what are you talking about, mental warfare? Whether it's true or not, the Bengals believe they own the Chiefs. And they're going into Arrowhead, and they think that building is their building. And yes, they beat them one time in an AFC championship game. That's one more time than they need to believe that they can do it again. Take a listen to Mike Hilton on the sideline after they just blew out the Bills team that everyone and their mother wanted to see in the AFC championship game on a neutral field on Sunday.
Mike Hilton at 5'9" packs a punch.
I got you, Zach. I got you.
Wiped out right away by Mike Hilton.
Come on, man. Come on, man. We'll see y'all in Burrowhead. Yeah, baby. Let that sink in your mind. We'll see y'all in Burrowhead.
We'll see y'all in Burrowhead.
So good.
And that's not a talker just talking. They all believe that. And Jamar Chase carries himself a certain way. And Eli Apple carries himself a certain way. And DJ Reader carries himself a certain way. That, to me, is the storyline. This isn't some meek, timid team going into Arrowhead because it's so loud and they get the decibel levels high when they bang that drum. No, this is a team that thinks they're going to go into Arrowhead and kick the Chiefs' butt. To me, that is what's so intriguing in this. Because since Mahomes really got in the league, I don't think there's been a team that's talked and walked this way going into that building.
What's the biggest storyline going? It's the ankle. It is the ankle. I don't care how many injury reports or how many, practice footage or, there he goes down the stage, not limping. He was limping when he got in that hallway. I promise you that. No, I don't know that.
He looked pretty good.
Looked pretty good.
Just frolicking.
But that doesn't mean that a ferocious Bengals defense isn't going to get after that ankle. They got to Josh Allen 8 times on Saturday, over the weekend, on Sunday. I mean, if you know that thing is less than, a tick less than 100%, you don't think that maybe they don't go just for the body up high? Maybe they tackle, make sure they hug both knees and they go down? It happens. This is gamesmanship at this point. There is a fine line, but oh my gosh, if that ankle doesn't look anything less than ideal, it's going to be cold. These teams don't like each other. There is a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. They are going to get after him, and let's just say Patrick Mahomes is out doing what he does best, and he's outside the pocket. If he goes to plant on that thing, and again, it is less than 100%, is he able to do his sidearm? Is he able to go behind the back? Is he able to do a jump shot to Travis Kelce? Can he do all those things? I still don't know, because You're not going to see him at full effect until that ball is kicked off at Arrowhead on Sunday afternoon. So to me, the ankle is still topic number one for this game.
Jay, you listen.
Go ahead.
It's a clean game. It's a professional game. There's a code of honor. Bengals aware of the ankle? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Of course, it's competition. Like we know if somebody's banged up, you want to make the sack. We're not going to go into, you're not going to twist and do all types of dirty stuff, but you want to go make the play.
Oops,
a guy is ailing a little bit, but of course, this is the biggest storyline. The moment that Patrick Mahomes went down in that game versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, everybody's breath stopped at home. You're waiting to see what the result of it was going to be. Then he comes back out at halftime. And then the moment that game ended, it became Anklegate, where everybody's watching it and you're waiting to see. And I was one of them. Yesterday, I'm at home. I'm scrolling through Twitter. It's all over the feed. Hey, Patrick Mahomes, full participant in practice. And I'm like, what does that mean? Does that mean, like, all right, when the media was there, he did some high knees, he did some things? What is that, the dog and pony show where it's just like everybody come out? And then next thing you know, he's jogging across the practice field. And I'm just like, he kind of looks all right for just fresh off a Wednesday practice. Yeah. Yesterday I was on the show. I said, oh, he probably won't practice Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe he goes out there on Friday and does a few things. And the guy's jogging around the practice field. And if that wasn't enough, next thing you know, we all know exactly what Mahomes had on at the press conference after practice, because the video followed him from the stage, all the way off, following every footstep he took. It's just, all right, is he putting more pressure on the left side? Oh, yeah, he had the red shoes on with the high white socks, because we're all watching it, waiting to see what's going to happen. No walking boot. It was just like, maybe he's going to be okay.
Would the strategy have been what you said, though? Why? I mean, Jamie mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah.
Why? I know we want to get him in practice, but, like, maybe you do keep him away from the practice field. Maybe you do, and just keep Cincinnati guessing and having to prepare for 2 game plans.
Oh, no. Cincinnati's not preparing for Chad Henne. They never were. If you're Cincinnati, you're preparing for Patrick Mahomes. He could have not practiced Wednesday through Friday. Yeah. You're still being prepared for Patrick Mahomes. If you get Henne, you get Henne, but you're prepared for Patrick Mahomes.
I like the Zapruder factor of it.
Totally.
Like, you think the high white socks are to potentially cover swelling or to conceal the problem area? Down those 2 steps, he looked good, and jogging around the field, he looked good. I'm convinced. I think he's going to have 500 yards.
When he planted that single leg and went to stretch, I was like, wait, did he teeter? Like, I'm zooming the way, like, a 30-something mom wants to zoom on video. Mom, you can't zoom.
Yeah.
This isn't Instagram. Just stop trying to zoom on the video.